Well, very good morning, everybody, for Sunday, the 18th of July. My apologies, this is running a few minutes late. We've just got a few things going on today. Right, so high pressure very much established itself over the UK at the moment. Very different to the weather we had sort of 2 or 3 weeks ago now. Light winds, no clouds. I mean, what more could we ask for apart from some clouds and maybe a bit more in the way of a breeze? No sort of frontal activity today, nice and warm, and that sort of trend continues over the next few days. Maybe the odd chance of a thunderstorm sort of towards the end of tomorrow, but very isolated and very pleasant indeed. Summer has returned, and thank you to those of you that brought it back. The winds, I say, over the most part of the country, variable, probably light northerlies in most places, no more than sort of 5 knots. And looking at today, probably the hottest day of the year so far, I'd say today, probably going to reach at Lasham 30 degrees. Or, you know, it's going to be a bit uncomfortable in the cockpit when it gets like that. As you can see, wind is all over the place, swinging around. So, yeah, we will go westerly today. Thank you to those of you that read the email. Satellite picture shows, unless you are in Scotland, or bits of Northern Ireland, you've got a glorious day. The whole of England and Wales enjoying wall-to-wall sunshine, nothing in the way of weather at all. Cav-OK, as they say. So we are expecting high temperatures today. I imagine maybe 31 in central London, but certainly 29, 30 here, which is good. We need that for the convection, but yeah, a bit uncomfortable at times. And dew points, hopefully going down to about 14 or sort of 15, still a reasonable temperature split, but at times may still feel a little bit humid. Currently at Lasham, we have a temperature of 23 and a dew point of 14, and the temperature and dew point lines are definitely now separating. They separated at about 7 this morning. That you can just see a little bit of variation in that. And Farnborough saying Cav-OK all day, and westerly winds with no cloud. Top Meteo is suggesting that most of the UK will see a good day, with our area experiencing some good conditions, probably a bit higher convection, good into Wales west of the Mind, and good north of Husbos. I'm sure they'll have a good club class task today. Not so good near windward coasts, so yeah, staying away from the coast. There might be some sort of sea breezes going on. And looking at the sounding from Hurstman Zoo last night, sort of 26, if I look at that very vaguely, before we get anything, 25, 26, before we get anything decent going on. I'll have a look at Top Meteo to see if that agrees. If we do get sort of up to 29 or 30 degrees, plugging in the numbers, this is at Buckingham, we get about 28, 29, blue to 4,000 feet. Bit better in Lark Hill, shallow cumulus potentially with 29, 30 degrees to 4,500 feet. And Fairford sort of showing similar, sort of 4,500 feet. Top Meteo therefore shows the site forecast that yeah, we will reach 29.6 here. Trigger temperature, looking at that, of around 26 to get anything reasonable. And dew points down to about maybe 14 on here. But with that in mind, we will see, especially later this afternoon, some fantastic conditions, I hope. Sort of midday, yeah, midday when it's probably getting going. Thermal top around 3,500 feet, going up quickly so that by mid-afternoon, we're probably going to see 5,000 feet above Lasham in terms of climbs. Some element of a sea breeze coming in from the east there, or sort of convective, sort of showery stuff. But throughout most of the country, it's going to be a great day. Even some cumulus up into Wales. And if we look at the cloud prediction, you can see not much in the way, maybe the odd bit of cloud near us. I think, yeah, shallow Q maybe, but mostly blue for most of the day, and no risk of showers in this area. So a good day, I think better than yesterday, and yeah, a reasonable cross-country day if you don't mind the blue and it being a bit hot. NOTAM wise, a reasonable amount going on. We've NOTAM for a busy gliding day. Silent Farm active as usual. So we've looked 16, 13 and 12. Yeah, usual danger area issues are at this time. Still clay pigeon shooting. I don't know why that gets NOTAM. Okay. Probably lots of paragliders, lots of general aviation. The main thing is that it is Silverstone. And as I look on here, there's a temporary restricted area for red arrows display between 2:10 and 5 to 3 today, just before the race kicks off. There are also lots and lots of restrictions around Silverstone. I think I've got some copies at the office if people want them, and that is pretty much active all day. So if you're going anywhere near the Silverstone area, please have a good look. Maybe even consider taking one of the compare space files from HUSBOS. So don't mind me saying that, because that may have a lot of the detail on it and not really miss out anything that we've got here. So that'll have all of the rats and everything like that. Red Arrows are based at Fairford today, so they'll be flying around. I believe they're arriving at Fairford at 11:28. They're then departing again at 14:06 around the north of the prize zone and out to Silverstone for that display at 2:15. Back to Fairford through the prize zone at about 3 o'clock. Other bits and bobs, just some drones and stuff, nothing that exciting. So yeah, fairly reasonable military jet activity down towards no man's land near Exeter. So yeah, and parachute jumping, no, that's paragliders. So yeah, so do double check where you're going today, because there may be some items, but generally out to the west, it will be reasonably good. Just bear in mind also that the Oxford area, all of this area, anywhere near, it's obviously really busy with helicopters and jets coming in and out to take the rich people, as it's that weekend. Good. Sywell also active with some aerobatics today, so keep that in mind if you're going near there. Gliding competition at Husbands Bosworth. Just lots of little. Is that parachute jumping? No, it's paragliders. So yeah, Scampton active displays. So yeah, a bit going on, but nothing in the immediate vicinity of us. Okay, we're going to operate runway 27 today. Even if the wind's swinging around, we'll operate westerly preference. Fairly busy day today. Unfortunately, we do not have a restaurant today due to unforeseen circumstances. So yes, you may want to bring your own food. The drinks, water thing will be running, and maybe even Jason might open the bar a bit early. Never know. So just do keep that in mind. And as much as it might be the 19th of July tomorrow, we need to be very careful, as Gavin says, to prevent any disruption to the flying program. We do not want Gavin, Colin or I or the office staff getting, or any of the team at Lasham getting taken out by sort of any track and traces. So let's all be very sensible here. We want to continue to see masks in the cockpit for dual training flying. We just want to keep Lasham safe and, more importantly, open. Okay, so safety comes first. Other than that, hat, sun cream, water. Make sure you're ready for today. It's summer at Lasham. Bye for now.